Hey guys, welcome back to the High Homes YouTube channel and our Meet the Team series where we get to invite you behind the scenes to meet every single member of the team, and today you get to meet none other than Lara. Lara,
nice to
welcome
be here.
The channel. Yeah.
Thank you.
Lara, tell us about yourself, where you were born, how you ended up in Spain. Your whole family's here. You got a fascinating life. And you are no stranger to being in front of the camera, so we'd love to get to that as well.
Yeah, so I was born in Holland, and when I was 4 years old, that was more or less in 1997, my parents decided to move here to the Costa del Sol, to be exact to Cabo Pino actually, because they used to come here on vacation for about 30 years, and every single time the vacations became longer and longer, and one day they just decided like Holland is too cold, and they decided to move with their 4 kids to Spain, and decided to live here. Well, my dad was still working in Holland, so to earn his money there and to spend it here, that's how he said it.
So for 3 brothers, right?
Yes.
So you were born in Holland, you moved here at 4 years old. Do you remember anything about living in Holland, or not really?
Well, from Holland, not so much, but I remember moving over very, very well.
Do you?
Actually.
Okay.
Yes, and I remember that my parents directly put me in a Spanish school, because they wanted me to become fluent in Spanish. And I had a great start, very, very great start. I loved living here. I mean, I was 80% of the time I was outside. I had my 3 brothers here, which was great as well, of course. And yeah, I just, what I can remember of all the years here that I grew up is just a very lovely childhood. And nice. Like in the summer, my summers would be playing in the pool with green hairs because of the chlorine, and going to the beach and being a lot outside actually, which has been great growing up, yeah.
Yeah, blonde hair and chlorine don't mix well, do they?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I remember I had to put ketchup in my hair because
is that the cure?
They said it was the cure, but I put ketchup full in my hair. My hair was still green, so I don't think it really worked.
I think one of your brothers was pulling a prank on you.
Most probably.
Okay, so 4 years old, you come. So were you always in Spanish school, or have you been to other schools on the coast?
No, I've been 10 years in Spanish school, and then decided to make a change. So then I spent some time on the English International School, which has been great as well. But then I had a bit of a swift in life because, well, as everyone here in the office knows, my dad is a very, very famous magician in Holland, producer and presentator for the Dutch TV. He's also an ambassador of the High Homes. We've had him on the Meet the Team series before. And my brothers are all magicians as well. So after school, I took over tours as performing as Lara. I was sewn in half, and they make me fly in the air. And yeah, it was great because I got to travel the world, like China, every country of Europe many times. That was a few years which were absolutely amazing. A lot of traveling, a lot of being on stage, and yeah, I had a great time.
So this was between the ages of what and what that you spent a lot of your time working
So
with
that was
your
more
family?
or less when I was around 18, 19, 20, but during those times, I mean, so I've done a lot of things. Because I'm also a passionate surfer. So I used to combine it a bit with my surfing career as a professional surfer. I was a bit different then. So between being on stage and having Rasta hairs and walking around bare feet, you know, I had a great life. A lot of traveling was involved. Yeah.
I mean, there's no joke. I've seen some of your Instagram photos of back in the day when you used to surf tubes. I mean, amazing. I mean, you know, we're talking about, you know, when she says professional surfer, we're talking like professional surfer.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
Oh, a lot, because, well, I miss surfing for one, and but what I most miss is the adrenaline rush. I think when I was little, my dream was to work as in the future was chasing tornadoes.
Really?
Really, I wanted to be someone who chased tornadoes. That was like my dream. And I think that is just because I wanted the adrenaline rush. And I think I always went into surfing and into such big waves of like 8-meter waves because it gave me such an adrenaline rush, which I get it in words now too, but on different scales.
No, sure. Okay, favorite place in the world to surf?
Bali. Well,
okay. No hesitation whatsoever.
No. Sorry,
Oh.
Indonesia, not Bali itself.
Okay.
The other islands of Indonesia.
Okay, pick one.
Sumbawa.
Have you been back since being a professional surfer, or?
Yeah. So I used to go there every single summer for 1 month. I would actually just pack my backpack and my surfboards. I would take my 5 surfboards with me, and I would always travel alone, never with friends. I always wanted to go alone because I wanted to have my own freedom in surfing. I would literally wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock when the sun came out, have some pancakes, surf all day, have some nasi goreng, go back into the water, surf until the sun went down, and then have a beer. And most probably there were always some people around, sleep, and that for 1 month straight, every single day.
Sounds all right.
Yeah, yeah, it was really
sounds
good.
Pretty good.
It was really good. I had an amazing time.
Okay, so hold on, I'm a little confused. So how do you go from being sawn in half to surfing 8-meter waves to selling real estate on the Costa del Sol? Help me draw the line here.
Yeah, I mean, they say women can do many things at the same time,
well,
right?
obviously, you're evidence of that.
I met Kian when we were 12 years old. He was my first love. We were neighbors, so we didn't look that far. So we were together from we were 12 to 16. Then I broke his heart because I wanted my freedom. I wanted to go surfing and have my own life. And then when we were 20, we reunited and straight away lived together, got kids and everything. So Kian was always in the real estate, and when we moved in together again after such a long time, we set up the business together basically. Yeah, we started from scratch, and now, you know, we are so proud of working, well, it's been 13 years now, 12, 13 years now, and we've got High Homes where we're so incredibly proud of, and well, we work so hard for it as well, but we are so proud of what we've created, and I'm also have to say I'm so happy where I am. I wouldn't change it for the world.
So, and you have 2 lovely kids?
Yes, yes. I've got Kayan and Costa, and they are 6 and nearly 8 years old, and yeah, it's nothing more wonderful than kids.
No kidding. And a giant dog.
And a Great Dane.
I think everybody knows about, right?
And a Great Dane, and a Great Dane, yes.
So tell us a little bit about what keeps you busy at the office. I mean, you do many, many different things, but like if you were to summarize it in a few short words.
So everything what happens in front office, I know what happens. I also take care of the entire accounting department. So every single payment goes through me. And I also take care of rentals. It's been a new thing I started about a year ago, and it's going very good. We've got 8 properties now, luxury properties which have been sold through our business, and it's been working really well. Let's see how it goes next summer, but I'm excited, and I've got lovely clients, which has been good too, and yeah, just working very hard.
No kidding, yeah, no. Lara has her hands in everything in business, there's no question.
Yeah.
So how would you compare the business from when you first started to what High Homes has turned into today?
Oh,
it's a different beast.
It's a complete different beast. There's no comparison because when Kian and I started, we were in a different office. Well, before we were in a different office, we worked from home in a very small room, just the 2 of us. And I remember the day that we had this big piece of paper, which was like our calendar, and we were deciding on the name of the company. And I remember we had like 10 names, which one of them was High Homes. I can't remember the other ones, but we had many different names. And
they don't matter anymore anyway.
They don't matter anymore anyway. No, only High Homes matters. But it was, I remember it so well that High Homes, that was, we circled and was like, this is what we're gonna go for. And yeah, then we started with a small office which we rented, and it was just me and Kian. Until the moment that I started having kids and we needed some extra help, and the company started growing bit by bit till now we are here with a big team, with a beautiful office, and working every single day to build it more, to achieve there.
Yeah, nice, fantastic. What would you say is the most kind of rewarding part of your job? Every day you come to work, like what do you most look forward to when you walk through the doors?
I mean, I guess the most rewarding part, I think it's very difficult because, of course, you can say customer satisfaction or people finding their dream property, but which is obviously great, but if you ask that to me personally, like what is to myself my satisfaction is, because I am not in sales, I mean, I do rentals, accountancy, front office, so for me, I think the reward is every single day seeing our team growing, seeing every time there's something which improves in the business, every day there is something which becomes better, which makes us stronger, which makes us greater. And I think that is really something I am proud of to see.
Yeah, you should be. Very proud. And the most challenging?
Oh, changing laws, the change of laws.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I guess there's always certain things which are out of your reach, or things we don't have under control, like government laws, for example. But for us personally, so Kian and I, we both work very hard. We both wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. We both finish at 7 o'clock in the afternoon, and Kian even later. We've got 2 small kids at home. We've got a house, I think those are one of the most challenging things, is to keep everything everything running and to make sure that you give enough attention to every single important thing in your life. Number one is our kids and our household, and even doing a workout, and and also work bleeds into the weekends. We don't have a 9-to-5 job. I mean, our work continues over the weekend as well. So it's very hard to sometimes switch off, but it also comes with great rewards.
It's something interesting I picked up that you said. You said sometimes we work till 7 o'clock in the afternoon.
Sorry.
It's a very Spanish thing. It's quite interesting. I picked up on that because that's generally how you guys think about it. So when do evenings start in Spain? If 7 is afternoon still, when does your evening start?
I don't know, like por la noche, that's like maybe 9 o'clock or something.
9 o'clock, see there you go.
8,
okay, there's like
9.
Spanish culture coming through your...
I think actually maybe Spanish culture doesn't even put a pinpoint on it. It's like por la noche.
I think when most Europeans are going to sleep is when Spaniards are starting to have dinner, right?
Yeah, exactly. Especially in summer, when it really goes out into later. Yeah.
Fantastic. What's your favorite location on the Costa del Sol?
El Viria.
Where you live now?
Where I live now, yes. And together with Cabo Pino, Artola, where I grew up, where my parents grew up, and where Kian's parents grew up. Kian and I, when we were 12 years old, we used to play on the streets there, and definitely East Marbella. I think it has it's the most beautiful area because it's very residential. It's not as noisy as Marbella Centro or Puerto Banús, where it becomes very busy. I like the greenery around East Marbella and the tranquility. And it just has so much to offer. It has great restaurants, and it has all the shops and pharmacies and everything you need. You have it here, and plus my family lives here too, which is of course important.
Your parents live close by?
Yes. My parents live very close by. Kian's parents as well. My brothers, everyone lives close by. So
lucky.
So for me, everyone is just a 2-minute drive away, and I've got everyone close to me. So for the weekends, that's just a great bonus.
Okay, Lara.
Yes.
Time for rapid fire.
Oh gosh.
I know.
Don't make me choose between Dutch and Spanish.
Okay. So something we ask all of the team members as part of the Meet the Team series.
Yep.
And so I'm just going to go through a series of rapid fire questions, and you're going to have to pick one or the other, okay?
Okay.
You ready for it? Okay, Amsterdam or Madrid?
Amsterdam.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Churros or poffertjes?
Poffertjes.
What are poffertjes?
It's like a very typical Dutch thing, which is basically like tiny little pancakes.
Oh, I gotta try them. If they're better than churros, I gotta try them. Okay, tapas or tortilla?
Tapas.
Sangria or wine?
Wine.
If you have to choose one Spanish food for the rest of your life, what would you choose to eat?
Bueno, gambas pil pil maybe?
Yeah, I love gambas pil pil, my favorite too. Nice, good choice. How would you describe life on the Costa del Sol in 3 words to wrap things up?
Sunshine, because the sun is always shining and it's great for your skin and it makes you feel alive. Sunsets, because the sunsets are just to die for here. And lifestyle, because the lifestyle is great.
Well, that just came so naturally. So obviously mean it.
I mean it, I truly mean it, yes.
Lara, it's been a pleasure. Everyone, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Meet the Team to get to know Lara a little bit better. Don't forget, everyone, to like, subscribe, ask Lara any questions that you might have. We'd be happy to answer them. And tune in for the next Meet the Team series coming soon. All right, guys.
Hasta luego.
For now, hasta luego.